You have an offer that you know is good. You know the transformation is real. You've seen it work. You believe in it, and it's not selling. Or it's selling just enough to keep you hoping, but never actually enough to feel stable. And you've been told the problem is your marketing, your messaging, your sales page, your content strategy. And maybe you've even fixed some of those things. Maybe you rewrote the sales page, tweaked the messaging, tried the new launch strategy, and it still didn't move. By the end of this video, I'm going to show you what's actually going on, and it has nothing to do with how you're selling it. And there's one diagnostic question I'm going to give you towards the end that's going to reveal the real problem faster than anything else I could teach you today. I'm Jenna. I'm a human design expert and business strategist, and you're watching the 9 a.m. download on Pajamas and Profits, the channel where we talk about what's actually going on in your business when you're doing all the things and it's still not working. Don't forget, hit that like button, share this video with your entrepreneur besties, and if you haven't already yet, be sure to subscribe so you don't ever miss a single download. So I want to start by naming something that I think is really damaging and that happens in the online space consistently, constantly. Someone's offer isn't selling, and the first thing everyone jumps to is marketing. Fix your funnel, rewrite your copy, change your call to action, test different hooks, run a challenge, do a flash sale. All of that is surface work. It's like repainting the walls in a house where the plumbing is broken. The walls might look great, the house still doesn't function. Here's what I've found working with entrepreneurs over and over again. When an offer isn't selling, the problem is almost never how it's being marketed. The problem is almost always how it's built. The offer itself has a structural issue that no amount of marketing can overcome. And until you fix the structure, every marketing strategy you try is going to feel like pushing a boulder uphill. Now that's a big claim. So let me break down what I actually mean, because I want this to be specific enough that you can look at your own offer and see it for yourself. The first structural issue I see all the time is offers that were built from the creator's excitement instead of from the client's need. And I want to be careful here because I'm not saying your passion doesn't matter. It does. But there's a difference between I'm excited about this and I want to teach it, and there's a specific person with a specific problem who needs a specific solution and is willing to pay for it right now. A lot of entrepreneurs, especially in the spiritual and coaching space, build offers from inspiration. They get a download. They feel called to create something. They build it, they love it, and then they put it out into the world and crickets. And they're devastated because they poured their heart and their soul into it. But the person on the other end of that offer doesn't care how inspired you were when you built it. They care about one thing. Does this solve a problem I know I have? And if the answer isn't immediately, obviously, painfully clear, they scroll past. It doesn't matter how transformative the work actually is. If the person can't see themselves in the problem you're solving, the offer is invisible to them. And this is where I see a lot of spiritual entrepreneurs especially get stuck, because the work is real, the transformation is profound, but it's being described in language that only makes sense to someone who has already had the transformation. You're speaking from the other side of the bridge to people who haven't crossed that bridge yet, and they can't hear you over there. Second structural issue, and this one connects directly to your human design. The offer might be perfectly positioned. It might solve a real problem. People might even want to try it, but the delivery structure is costing you so much energy that your body has started to resist the work, and that resistance shows up in your marketing, whether you're consciously aware of it or not. You know what I'm talking about, that subtle energetic pullback when you sit down to promote something you're dreading delivering. The Instagram caption that takes you 2 hours to write because some part of you doesn't actually want more people to buy. That discovery call where you unconsciously talk someone out of signing because you know you don't have the bandwidth for another client. Your audience can feel that. Maybe not consciously, they certainly can't articulate it, but energetically there's a disconnect between your words saying, buy this, it'll change your life, and your body going, please don't buy this, I can't take on one more person. That disconnect kills conversions, and no copywriting course in the world can fix it because the problem is never the copy there. The problem is that the offer structure is consuming more of your energy than you have to give, and your body is protecting you by sabotaging the very marketing that would bring more of it in. This is especially common for projectors who have built offers with generator-level delivery requirements. I've done it. Weekly calls, unlimited access, 12-week containers, multiple clients simultaneously. The offer might be priced well, the positioning might be beautiful, but the delivery model is energetically unsustainable for your type, and your body knows it even when your mind won't admit it. Third one, and this is the structural issue that probably applies to the widest number of people watching this. You don't have one offer that isn't selling, you have several. And none of them are selling consistently because they're not connected to each other in any way that makes sense to a stranger looking at your business from the outside. I talked about this in a previous episode, but I want to go deeper here because I think the implications are bigger than most people realize. When someone discovers you for the first time, whether that's through a YouTube video or an Instagram post or a referral, or they're making a split-second decision about whether or not to keep paying attention to you, and if they click over to your website in your link in bio and they see 4 or 5 different offers that don't clearly relate to each other in any sort of way, their brain goes into overwhelm mode. Too many choices, can't figure out which one is for me. I'm leaving now. And here's what makes this even harder. Most entrepreneurs in this situation think the problem is that the right offer just hasn't been created yet. So they add another one, a new workshop, a new mini course, a new freebie. And every new addition actually makes the problem worse because it's one more door in a hallway that already has too many doors and still no map. The fix is not adding. The fix is subtracting and connecting. Fewer offers, each leading naturally to the next. Someone takes your freebie, that freebie reveals a problem, the next offer solves that problem, the solution reveals a deeper problem, the next offer solves that. It's a journey, not a menu, and when it's built correctly, each offer sells the next one for you. Okay, so I told you at the beginning of this video that there's one question that reveals the problem faster than anything else, and here it is. If someone who has never heard of you lands on your business right now, in this moment, can they tell within 30 seconds what you do, who it's for, and what they should do next? That's it. That's the diagnostic. Because if the answer is no, if they have to scroll through multiple pages or read 3 different offer descriptions or sit through a discovery call to figure out where they fit in your world, the structure is the problem, not the marketing, the structure. You can run ads to a confusing offer suite, and all you'll get is expensive confusion. You can write the most compelling Instagram caption of your life, pointing to an offer that someone can't clearly see themselves in, and all you'll get is likes with no clicks. The marketing amplifies whatever is underneath it, and if what's underneath it is in structural misalignment, you're just amplifying the mess. Fix the structure first, then market it, in that order, always. If you're sitting here going, yeah, I think the structure might be the problem and I don't know where to start untangling it, take the free Business Recalibration quiz. It's designed to show you exactly where the misalignment is, whether it's your offer, your capacity, your decision making, or your visibility. It doesn't guess, it diagnoses. As always, links for everything are in the description. That's your 9 a.m. download for today. I'll see you next week.